Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm the RV Wingman and I'm in the mood for seafood. How about you? How long's it been since you've had a great big platter of seafood? Where you're going to have some in just the next couple of minutes and it's going to be agonizing, I promise you. I wore this shirt as a follow-up to the recent video I did about Camping World where I said don't be a seal. Don't be one. A seal gets eaten by a shark. A shark doesn't care if you have feelings of family, if you're hungry, if you're tired. I'm just a seal. They're going to eat you. And so I hope that that metaphor will wake you up and help you spread this message because you're getting ready to hear what a seal sounds like in just a bit. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do that. What do you say? Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you think this sounds like a seal to you. And you wonder why I talk about Camping World so much? It's because I hear seals. You know, people think seals are going, ooh, 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 ooh. No, that's not what a seal sounds like to me. A seal sounds like this, and it breaks my friggin' heart.
My name is Claudia. I'm a Vietnam era vet. I tried to purchase a trailer in 2020 Lance 2445 from Camping World. I've had a head injury under fire, and I didn't take somebody with me when I went to Camping World, but they rolled all over me like a boo-boo fool. And the trailer, they never repaired the roof. It leaks like a sieve. They connected, picks up the loan. They've just gotten their lawyer's letter because I refused. I surrendered the trailer, and I have a financial advisor provided by the Oregon National Guard to help me. George is wonderful. And they've sent me a letter. They picked up the trailer, and now I've got this legal letter. I don't know what I'm doing. I need some help. I'm on 100% disability with the VA, and then I'm alone. I have no family. But I have Shanna Howell, my case manager, and George, I can't pronounce his last name. He's my financial advisor. I need some help. I really want to go after Camping World, but I don't have a lot of money to do it. You mentioned on one of your videos, something law office, and I'm not fast enough to get numbers. My hands shake. I think I'm in PTSD right now. I've gotten a letter from Connecta, a big, huge 11-page letter. They picked up the trailer, and they're telling me I don't know how much money, but it's a lot. I can't sleep. I don't know how to do this. They have been horrendous. And you probably heard many stories like this, but I need some help.
That's what a seal sounds like. Let me tell you something. I don't care what Marcus Lemonis, how many fans he's got. If I had 1 million fans and one person like that I crushed, I would do everything I could to try to help that person. Now, what have I done? I've tried to help that person. I've talked to, a caseworker and a this and a that, trying to help. But how in anybody's right mind, if you have a good conscience, could you sell an RV to somebody like that and feel good about it? Next. It's because you're a seal. That woman is a sweet woman. I've talked to her. She's a smart woman. She is. She's a friggin' seal. And the sharks ate her. And it happens every day. And sometimes it's self-inflicted. You think that I'm a smart seal. I can stay away from them sharks. I would stay away from Camping World and from anybody who does business practices like that. What are your thoughts? Is that what a seal sounds like to you? Do you think that is acceptable? Oh, well, tough crap. She should have been smart enough. Somebody ought to be thoughtful enough, caring enough at the Camping World level to say, this is wrong. And I hear these kinds of things all the time. And if you have a phone call like that or an email or a message, and if it's a great one, please call me too. That number, all you got to do is click on the link over here, whatever it is, what do you call that? The QR code or the link in the description down below, and you can contact me. That's why I talk about Camping World often. because I'm trying to sound the alarm to all you other seals. I'm a seal too. Well, I ain't so stupid, I don't think. At least I can stay away from the sharks and try to warn others. Okay, now I'm going to tone it down a little bit. Here are a couple of scams that I've been hearing about more and more recently that you may want to be on the lookout for. One of them I've mentioned, I think, in the last several weeks. The other one is kind of brand new, and I don't think I've ever mentioned it before. It's dealers. You go in, and the dealer, let's say you go into Camping World, and they're going to try to get you approved for a loan. Happens every day. And what they do is you can tell them, I don't want all those extras. I don't want all that stuff. Just give me the best price you can. Let's see if we can get a loan on it. And most of the time, they will do a little bit more than that as a favor to you. Ha! What they will do, not always, but too often, is they will submit a loan app on your behalf with everything packed in. Everything. All the optional packages where they make all of it. And if they get you approved, they'll let you congratulations, let you know, hey, your deal is done, and you're thinking this is awesome. And you go down there to sign the papers, and that's where the fun begins. You get in the hot box. They will work you over. And when you wait a minute, I didn't want all that stuff. Well, that's the way your loan was approved. But I don't want it. Well, you can cancel this right here, but once we get this thing done, and that camper, we've got somebody else looking at it right now. They lie. They manipulate. They didn't have to add it in and pack it into the loan. They did it to make you feel guilty. Well, I can cancel it? You can cancel part of it, and it's a pain in the ass. They will lie. They will mislead you. They will make you believe them. It happens to thousands of people until it's too late. Don't fall for it. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to redo the paperwork. Then do it. You want to sell me the camper? Redo the paperwork. Be respectful. But they're trying to pull the wool over your eyes, you little sheep. Yeah, a sheep, not a seal. I guess a seal doesn't have any wool. Anyway, scam number 2. And I can just picture this. Okay, manufacturers, they don't do a good enough job, generally speaking, in getting an RV that is 100% campground ready to the dealer, right? They're understaffed and overworked, and some of them are unqualified, and they send out stuff that may need a lot of repairs at the dealer level. That's the truth. The dealer is supposed to fix those repairs. That's the truth. But the other truth is they don't fix all of them, and sometimes they even lie. And here's what they do. They hope some seal comes walking into their dealership that will accept an inferior RV. One with obvious problems to the dealer. Obvious problems that the owner may not see. But a crappy dealer, a crooked dealer, will say, wait a minute, we can file that under a warranty claim. And yeah, we'll send it back to Forest River. We can send it back to Thor or whatever, and we can get paid to make that repair. What if we do that and don't make the repair? What? What if we, the dealership, I know it needs a new whatever, and that's not working exactly right, and the slide kind of jumps when it goes out, but hey, maybe we can claim that under a warranty repair, but a buyer won't even realize it. Do you think that could happen? I think it could. And I think if a manufacturer ever finds out about it, it should be a death sentence for that dealer. A death sentence. There is no excuse for it. No reason you can do that. But you, the buyer, you may never know. Why? Because you just assume a dealer would never do that to you. So one question you might want to ask the dealer and get him to answer it in writing is has there been any warranty work done on this unit ever prior to me today? Any of it? That when it came in, did you guys have to do anything, or yes or no? And write a little thing down in the agreement that says there has been no warranty work performed on this RV as of the time of purchase. Just do that and cover it. All right, couple of emails, and I hope I haven't run you off. I mean it. I love RVing. I love most of the people that do it most of the time. And there's some great dealers out there. I work with many great dealers. But there's some really slime balls out there too. And you will be eaten if you walk into the wrong dealership, and you won't even know it until you're like that little old lady that I'm trying to help. All right, this email. Came from a military guy. Says, hi, Alan. I'm retired U.S. Army. My son followed in his old man's footsteps. He's stationed near you at Fort Hood. That's up near Waco in north central Texas. Just want to say your campfire sessions remind me of a softer version of basic training. Back then, it wasn't about comfort and entertainment. It was about learning to be prepared, taking responsibility, respect, and looking out for your team. That's exactly what your channel feels like. I have a question for you. Were you ever in the military? No, I was not. I call myself the Wingman. That's because people started calling me that. Like I said, I watch out for it. I was never in the military. My nephew is a badass F-16 fighter jet pilot, but that's as close to the military as I have ever been. He goes on, he says, I hope my son does a better job than I did, and he'll listen to wise folks before he hits middle age. I tell him, learn early what it took me too long to figure out. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. By the way, the wife and I are planning on getting an RV this fall, and we'll definitely check out your trusted dealers when it's time. With respect and appreciation, Master Sergeant James Steger, U.S. Army retired. I am so grateful to you, James, for your kind words and for watching this. You know, the older we get, I think the wiser we get, but sometimes we got the battle scars to prove it. We have been a SEAL, so to speak, metaphorically speaking, in many ways. And we try to pass that along to our baby seals so they won't get eaten like we did. Unfortunately, baby seals, they think they know everything, like baby people do, and young people, and college-educated people. We ain't stupid. No, you're just a seal, and you haven't been eaten by the shark yet. But the sharks are out there. And unfortunately, there seem to be more and more sharks every single day. All right, let's pull up another email here. I got an email from one of our regulars around this virtual campfire. Her name is Joy, and she is an amazing and smart woman. Anyhow, she lives up near Grand Haven, Michigan, and she basically said that in her email that it is typical summertime there. The summertime traffic is thick, the campgrounds are packed, and the mistakes, well, they travel really fast. Seems that a truck that was pulling a decent-sized travel trailer runs a light. Yellow turns to red, bam, car gets hit, 2 kids get banged up, trailer flips, and the truth, nobody really knows. Some say that the RV was going too fast. Others say that the light changed too quickly. So blame the car for jumping out too soon? I don't know. The truth? What do you think? The truth, like Joy said, sounds like a lot of bad decisions and everyone's involved. And I think she's right. We all have blind spots. We do. And I'm not just talking about in the mirror. We think that we are in control. But are we? Really? Are we? I guess that when we think we're in control, we must think that we're good drivers because, hey, nothing bad has happened. Nope, not yet. The takeaway, at least from my perspective on this story, is that not only in driving, but in life, we default to comfort, to hurry, to I got this, when we may be making a very bad decision. Slowing down. Not stopping, but just slowing down to help you avoid a lot of problems is a good idea. But the reality is that slowing down is easier said than done, isn't it? When driving, distractions are everywhere. I mean, signs and phones and notifications and lights, angry drivers, sleepy drivers, clueless drivers. Notifications ding, and boom. One other thing that, while I'm talking about the accident, kind of gets me is when somebody jumps out of the car and the first thing they say is, it wasn't my fault, before they ask, is everyone okay? I mean, to me, that is an indication that something has gone really sideways in more ways than one. So here's the point. A man's got to know his limitations. Who said that? Dirty Harry said that. A man's got to know his limitations, and so does a woman. And so does anybody behind the wheel of several tons of rolling fiberglass and metal. Big thank you, Joy. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great summer, and we will catch up again soon. All right, folks, that's going to do it for today. I'm the RV Wingman, suggesting that you stay away from Camping World and don't be a SEAL. Be safe. Have fun, play nice, and don't leave your good manners at home. Bye bye, everybody.